Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. Question stickers from in the comment box. You guys know the drill. Good morning. We'll start in about 1 minute, guys. There's questions and tickers in there. We will look at everything. All right, guys, good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday, 6/25, PCE day. We had PCE day to drop, guys, and it came in lighter than expected. So metals are going to run. Anybody enter it? So I would buy any discount in gold. I got in right here. Explosive movement. Remember, I used data as bias, retest confirmation of the VWAP, and entered on this candle. So I'm long right here. And it's going to be a massive payday. Right, Darren? All right. Yeah, so you got to look at XAU also. So you guys, you're going to have to buy any pullback, guys. See this? So 33 points. So if anytime you get a throwback like this, you can enter. It's a momentum trade. You can do it on the 1 minute. If you get a 1 minute cross, recross. This is, I'll get in and talk about it here more specifically. But let's get to the normal report. The NIMO neutral. NAMO also neutral. -10. Plenty of room to the upside, plenty of room to the downside. VIX is 17. Really no protection in the market. It's buying. So nothing really there surprising, but we want to constantly monitor them. Let's get into ES, long bias. We're looking into longs. Here's the problem though, guys. You're taking longs into the bottom side of that box. Now we have cleared out 7,500 before, right? And 76, we've been to 7,600. So there will be resistance here, but if this momentum continues up, you can see market structure right here from yesterday's high provided the resistance. I would wait for your long buy to be after it breaks and then enter the retest. That's ES. Also, guys, everybody needs to be setting, see that purple line? I don't know if you can see it. That is the anchored VWAP from the data drop. Needs to be on 8:30 Eastern Standard Time's candle. That will provide support and resistance. I would look to buy daily VWAP up into that. So RTY, guys, the Russell 2000. We're going to hit market structure resistance at this all-time high up here, which, yep, let's move that up right there. That weekly high is the all-time high. We have our anchored VWAP. It's looking strong. So the next trade available, guys, is if this VWAP breaks, the next VWAP holds, you're going to get your signal inside there. We could get VWAP trapped, but right now you can see how the VWAP is holding. Anchored VWAPs to critical data points like PCE are highly important to day trading. Darren, it's like you know what you're doing on your trades. All right. So that's what we're looking for there. You would think that 9:30 or the opening bell is going to give a similar reaction. Oftentimes it does, but a sell-off wouldn't surprise me either, guys. Like nothing surprised me, right? So look, NQ failed that VWAP, so we are selling. Entries are going to be off of VWAP test and up, or a potential second read right in here, right? Onward and upward. And again, I think the upper limit of this is 31,000. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Look at this primary read call. But you can't take, well, you can, but I wouldn't, because that's the data drop candle. You need to see what the trend is afterwards. So I would not have taken this signal if you run the matrix, right? Now the matrix can't disqualify data drops because they're always on different times. But although if you took this one, waited for a discount, you're probably in and you put your stop loss below the VWAP. Not bad, but I would have definitely waited. Although you're still in the trade plan. YM guys, do I have my PC? Yeah, PCE data drop right there. It's called a primary read. Look for a discount down here. Stop loss below the VWAP. It's a viable trade. YM is just what is the all-time highs over top? Yeah, it's up here. There's gonna be a lot of resistance up here as we approach that 53,000 box. I'll be shorting that area. I will be shorting it against the trend. That's how shorts work. All right, so look, here's your potential. If you get a 1 minute discount on gold, I like it. So structurally, see this. So this is an algorithmic high right here. So I like algorithmic highs. So this is probably the discount you're going to get if it comes down. So 27. So 27 to 30 might be is probably the biggest discount you're going to get. Otherwise, this thing's just going to keep running. I'm long right here. Up 30 points. And then, oh, you know what I didn't do? Let me do this, guys. Again, questions, stickers, throw them in the comment box. I saved this to show you guys how to do it. I'm going to set an anchored VWAP to that candle. Here's your anchored VWAP. Click on it. I use purple for data drops. Double click on it. And then I edit it so that I know what it is in the future. It's PC on 625. And look at this confluence, guys. Look at this confluence. Algorithmic high and data VWAP bringing together. So that's going to be strong support. Opportunity to buy. Your stop loss, if you're long off of this, could be raised now to about 24 if you want. All right. Let's get to your guys' question. And well, you know what? Let's look at oil real quick. Oil sold down, and then I noticed it was, what did it hit? I didn't even look. Let me go further out. Its low overnight was in the $69 box. It's bouncing up here. So it's probably going to be 69 to 70 all day. Remember, it's set in 73 to 74 for a long time also. All right. Just price monitoring. The gold's more affected by the interest rate potential or non-potential in DXY than gold right now, or than oil. All right, guys, I'm here for you guys. Got the next 9-10 minutes to answer your guys' questions. Make sure you guys come every Monday through Friday at 9. You can set an alert so that it tells you that I'm live. Also, Alpha Beta Report just posted on my Instagram. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow, because tomorrow I'm live at 9 a.m. But then at 11, 2 hours later, I'm live over with Crypto John, where you have 2 research analysts at the same place answering questions for 30 minutes. You're going to want to be there. Going to want to be there. We can look at swing trades. We can look at technicals. We can give you trading advice. So they've been great meetings, guys. All right. Clipper snippers. I did not. Happened too fast. But I'm calling it now. Buy any throwback. This is your potential entry zone on the biggest discount. Right here. 28 to 30. All right. Let's see. YouTube, what do you guys have? I nod for an entry point. It's one I haven't looked at in a while. Hang on a second. Let me remove the matrix on this. Now look at that big gap up after earnings. So that gap's going to provide support and resistance. See it? Set an anchored VWAP to the candle just before it shot up. Let's change that to green. All right, so it's selling down now. I would watch it, how it reacts at 72.50, anywhere in that gap to 50. Looking pretty violent on this sell-off, although volume is low, so you might get support at 72. It broke market structure here, which is, I don't know if you can see it on Instagram, which is the same as that anchored VWAP to the candle prior to the catalyst. But you can start sizing in or look to size in. So as this drops, you want to watch for support. So a turn with high volume. I nod. HG, so you think your Chip Wolf going to be doing copper, huh? All right. On, on the daily, guys, copper, for my swing traders, why is this chart isn't coming up the same? Why is my swing chart not coming up? Oh, I see what it is. So the underlier, let me switch over the underlier real quick. There, so it's in the support zone. So that means HG is also in its support zone in price. For longer term trades, I like that $5.95 to $6 for an entry on swing trades. You know, I'm sure you're looking at day trades. So we go to the hourly. It's pouring down rain here, guys. It looks like my internet's slow. Like, see how that's not populating? Let me see. Throw the matrix on there. All right. So you just flipped your long bias, Nino. Your next entry long will be 605, but look, you got to set an anchored VWAP to that candle, right there. So, yep, 605, 606 is your next entry. All right. Let's see what you guys have Instagram, then I'll jump back over to you guys YouTube if you have more questions. Remember, guys, like, subscribe, and follow to Alpha Beta Report. I'll be live there at 11 a.m. tomorrow with Crypto John. The guy's an absolute egghead and great orator and super fantastic trader. You're going to want to be there. Not only is he an awesome day trader, he's an awesome swing trader. You can see Alpha Beta Report comment on there. We'll do it again for you guys that joined late. I got them open. There you go. Join us tomorrow. Aberts, what's up with this rain, man? I thought the rain was tomorrow. Yep. Who entered gold on that? Anybody entered gold here? So listen, what I do is when I have, see how this, I'm buying against bias. Well, I'm also buying out of this box, which is mean reversion. But listen, I use catalytic trends to determine my bias when I'm day trading, especially when this algorithmic high is broke. And there's the algorithmic low. So my stop loss initially has to go below that low. I teach all this stuff, guys. I teach all this stuff. Pal, is that futures, or are you long in XAU? Mr. Ali 4000, awesome. Guys, if you want to learn how to trail this on this, because it's going to keep running, look, use this purple line. Stay below that purple line. As it approaches your TP, then you smash it down. But you have to stay below this purple line to try to hold this snipe or longer. The purple line is anchored VWAP to the 830 candle. You're going to use that as your stop loss level. That combined with market structure. All right, see what else you guys have. All right, Pal, you on spot? Good. Same thing. Set an anchored VWAP and follow it. Yeah. Evie, we may get the next discounts right here, market structure. See this consolidation? It's going to be just above this line if it throws back. You may get a discount here. One thing you guys can do is size in, so you're going to have wider stop loss. If you get a discount, size in again, maintain your stop loss, and then let it run. So some of the stuff I do for the community, I'm here Monday through Friday at 9 Eastern Standard Time, doing this live report. Also Fridays, which is tomorrow. Additionally, over at Alpha Beta Report, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow there. Doing 11 a.m. for 30 minutes with Crypto John. Time flies because the questions are great. Talk about a lot of stuff. And then my weekend update, which I put out on Saturdays, where I cover, guys, look, I cover currently all these instruments. And oh, by the way, let's talk about it. How's SpaceX doing? How is SpaceX doing? Let's switch that to the hourly. And let's turn the matrix off of this chart. Why did it? No, it didn't stop. Did it run up and then crash back down to IPO price? And then it's going to go below as the next leg. How many reels did I do about that? How many people did I say, don't buy this shit? If your bag holding up here, that's on you. No way in hell I'd buy that. Talk to me in a year. Unless you like to, in case, see guys, for my, it's in the buy zone, right? It's a dividend payer. It's really, the buy zone is anywhere in here. And your stop loss goes right there. Because it's a fundamental discount, right? Well, based on the technicals, using that as a stop loss. All right. Let's see what else we got. All right, guys. I'm going to head over and trade with my VIPs. Get a 7-day free trial to come trade with me. My group isn't cheap. It's not expensive, but it's well worth what you do. And guys, adding the matrix to your chart will change your life, trading life. You don't believe me? Look at all the users and how they're doing. You got to get, it's like buying a sports car for the first time. You're not going to be, it takes a little bit a while to learn how to read the inputs it's giving you. But my VIPs, we should have some trends. I'll see you guys shortly, guys. On tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be here. Have a good day.